Good morning, Mason Nation. Welcome to our Tuesday, October 1st broadcast. I'm Britta Bausis.
And I'm Crystal Moore.
So Breaking Bad ended this weekend.
And the government shut down as well. Today is the first day of October, and for many this marks the beginning of Halloween festivities. Crafting costumes, carving pumpkins, and of course, stocking up on bulks of candy for hungry trick-or-treaters is sure to be underway in upcoming weeks. However, a dark cloud is being cast over the month of October, with midterms quickly approaching. But we here at Mason Cable News, along with the great people at Boston.com, would like to offer you a few helpful tips on how to ace your midterms and still get in the Halloween spirit.
The first piece of advice we'd like to offer you is to choose a conducive study environment. Oftentimes this means that you need to get out of your room. Although your bedroom may be cozy, it's full of distractions that can throw off your concentration. No need to tidy up or reorganize your DVD collection, which has been a mess since you moved in. Go to the library, a coffee shop, or a quiet building on campus with limited distractions. This is a surefire way to clear your mind and help you focus on that upcoming exam.
Next, make sure you take breaks. Breaks every so often will help you stay in the zone and allow your mind to rest. Breaks are also something to look forward to. Motivate yourself to read the last chapter of your biology book with the promise of a break once you have finished.
Create a chill playlist. Oftentimes students can be heard listening to the chart-topping pop and hip-hop hits while they're studying, but trying to listen to alternative or even classical music. This may help you focus on the words you are reading and not the lyrics of every song. If you feel the urge to listen to the newest Drake song or Britney ballad, try doing so during your study breaks. Maybe even dancing to help shake out those pre-test jitters and relieve some stress.
Lastly, remember to eat well. It is so easy to munch on a Snicker bar while reading through your study guides or down that Coca-Cola for some added energy while writing your final essay. But try replacing that junk food with an apple or a naked juice. A healthy body promotes a healthy mind and will help stimulate those brain cells. So save the candy for Halloween and good luck on your midterms, everyone.
Last Tuesday, September 24th, marked the first debate in the race for Virginia's lieutenant governor position. Candidates E.W. Jackson and Ralph Northam met at George Mason's Arlington campus in Founders Hall. Peggy Fox of WUSA 9 moderated the debate between Republican clergyman Jackson and pediatric neurologist / Democratic State Senator Northam. According to ABC 7, the debate consisted of notable differences between the candidates' views on social and political issues, such as reproductive rights, mental health care, and the expansion of Medicaid in Virginia. Both Jackson and Northam spoke candidly about their lives during the conversation, offering a more personal perspective to the nearly 300 spectators in attendance of the debate. The lieutenant gubernatorial election will take place on November 5th, 2013.
In a story brought to us by Kenny Patterson of GMU 4th Estate, the director of a moving documentary titled Where Soldiers Come From was featured at George Mason's 9/11 inaugural day of service. The documentary, by Emmy Award-winning director Heather Courtney, follows a group of friends who enlist and deploy in the Army right out of high school. Throughout the film, Courtney paints a dazzling picture of the everyday triumphs and tragedies that a soldier deployed overseas experiences. However, the grandest of Courtney's achievements comes in her ability to illustrate the everyday struggle that burdens soldiers long after they have returned home. Along with depicting the misfortunes that have fallen upon them, the men and women who serve our nation, Courtney illustrates the inner battles their family members are fighting at home. After the film premiered at the 9/11 Day of Service, a question and answer session took place with the director in which Mason students who had been deployed recently returned home and expressed how they could relate to the problems that were brought up in the film. Courtney's final words about the film were, "I was always very inspired by friendship and family and community." The issues brought about in the film help raise awareness to the veterans in an article written by Catherine Probst for George Mason. She touches on how GMU will be providing more services to veterans through Vet Success on campus, also known as VSOC, a program operated by the Department of Veteran Affairs. George Mason is one of 94 schools in total to bring VSOC to its campus. Vet Success provides an on-campus support where veterans can seek out help from counselors and connect with their peers in similar situations. Counselors who provide assistance to these veterans help them make a swift move into collegiate life. The number of VC vocational rehabilitation counselors will nearly triple, providing more services to those seeking help. VSOC began in 2009 at the University of Southern Florida. Within 3 years, the program had over 20 locations. Films like Where Soldiers Come From help shed light on the issues that are affecting the men and women that serve. That programs such as the Vet Success provide the help they need to move past the atrocities that they have experienced and pursue college degrees and beyond.
Last Saturday, September 28th, marked the 8th anniversary of Mason's Arts by George Gala. The event featured the outstanding talents of George Mason students and faculty members in order to raise funds for scholarships to be awarded to members of the College of Visual and Performing Arts. During the gala, a silent auction featuring art-related items and experiences was held to support the scholarships. Represented were talents from the fields of visual arts, dance, music, theater, computer game design, film, and arts management. Wrapping up the evening was an incredible performance by Tony Award-winning Broadway singer Laura Benanti, who impressed crowds with a wide selection of popular ballads.
We will be back after a few messages.
Hello Mason, my name is Frank Maraca, Executive Editor of Connect to Mason, Mason's online student news source.
And I'm Colleen Wilson, Editor-in-Chief of Broadside, the student-run newspaper.
Colleen and I are very excited to announce a new project coming out of the Office of Student Media. Over the past few months, Colleen and I have been planning a merger between Broadside and Connect to Mason that will bring the next generation of student-run news to the Mason community.
After a lot of consideration, we believe that merging our publications under a single name will give us the resources and organization needed to produce greater quality journalism for Mason students.
We'll be working to take a more in-depth look at the issues and changes around campus. Our organization will be called Fourth Estate, a name that we believe holds historical and symbolic meaning that captures the goals of student media at George Mason University.
The concept of a fourth estate refers to journalism and the media's role in democracy by facilitating an informed public. This ideal is one that our namesake, George Mason, believed in and coincides with the transforming industry of modern journalism.
We believe that combining our strengths in both print and online publications will help better inform the Mason community about what's happening around campus.
We hope that in the coming months, this organization will better serve the journalistic needs of a changing Mason community. And, as with anything we produce, we want to hear from you, the students.
Let us know what you like and what needs work. A student-run news source is only as good as the feedback it receives, so make your voice heard.
Thanks for watching, and we look forward to a great year.
I'm Tyler Byram, once again giving you a sports recap. For the past couple of weeks, we have been giving you the lowdown on the men's and women's soccer teams and the women's volleyball team. So this week, here's an update on another fall sport. The cross-country team continues to have success even in the Atlantic 10 Conference, with preseason projections having the men's team finishing tied for third and the women's team pulling in seventh. So far, the projections have held true at the halfway point of the season, with the Mason Invitational coming this weekend and the conference championships being on the first weekend of November. Meanwhile, the previously mentioned sports have begun Atlantic 10 play. Both soccer teams have yet to compete in an in-conference game, but will start out later this week. Currently, the volleyball team has a 1-1 conference record with a win against LaSalle and a loss against Fordham. The next game will be this Friday, October 4th, against St. Louis in the Mason Athletics Game of the Week. Make sure to tune in this Thursday to Mason Cable News for your game preview by yours truly. Back to you guys.
That concludes today's Tuesday segment of Mason Cable News. I'm Crystal Moore.
And I'm Britta Bausis. Stay classy, GMU.